Alright. We are back at it again. It's not gonna be a stream tomorrow, just to keep everybody in the loop on that. What the fuck? Do I have to load from here? Oh my god, that's so scary. What the fuck? So I hit continue, it puts me in, and then I think I have to load. Load this game, yes. Okay. Thank God. That seems like it's pretty easy to reset and be sad. Alright, so... what sword do I have equipped? Fire sword. So, my current plan is to get another level up, and also see... yeah, let me check something. Okay. Always check the perims, always check the perims. Alright. So I'm gonna try to get another level up. I wonder if we just need levels to get up to that one path? Or what? I never figured out how to use these rabbit shoes to jump, so actually I'm gonna try something here. Right, so now, that's it! That's it, I was thinking about how this shit would work. Oh my god, it's just that easy. You just jump. How funny is that? Alright. Yeah, so in order to jump, oops, you have to unequip your magic, and then you can use the rabbit boots to jump. But yeah, I was thinking about that off and on today, and I was just like, how would you jump? Because I was like, there's no way that you press both the buttons at the same time. Pressing select can't be it, pressing start can't be it. Then I was like, pressing select and start, like, there's no way, that's too silly. That's, you know, before that I was trying like, directions and stuff. I'm poisoned. How unfortunate. But that's good, I'm glad we figured that out. Your body returns to normal. Still gotta get good at... still gotta get good at microwing the swords. I'm just gonna avoid combat. Shit, we got mixed company here. Of course I'm poisoned again. How unfortunate is this? I assume this just wraps around to the exact same spot. Yeah, fuck off. Okay, yeah, it just wraps around. Let's just blow this shit up. Boom, tornado bracelet. Alright, and then let's just warp boots out of here. Make sure I buy more antidotes. Rest up. Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. I'll buy 3. Ba-bum-bum. I can actually... Look, I can probably... cheese getting to the end of that dungeon faster. I wonder if you can kind of sequence break. But nah, you probably need to blow up some of them doors. Oh shit. Okay, so you still get stopped. For the really long one. Alright, so I still need to do this shit. We're just gonna mostly avoid combat. Oh wait, it's the wrong way entirely. This is back to Zebu, or whatever his name was. Fuck. I'm getting careless. So we gotta go this way. Fall down here. Whoop. Crystal game. What up, Lily? Lily, you want to see something really funny? Thanks for being first. You know, I got stuck here at the end of last night. I was like, huh, I must have missed a path or something to get this tornado bracelet. But that's not true. So I have these rabbit boots. The manual says the rabbit boots let you jump. What you have to do in order to use the rabbit boots, and I assume this might be true for other items that we collect, you have to unequip your magic, and then you can jump. Isn't that funny? Like, makes sense, but a little odd, you know? Because, especially on this screen, right, now it says A is for nothing, but that's not true. A is for jumping. But yeah, so if you don't have the rabbit boots equipped, then you can't jump. Anyways, I was thinking about that throughout the day, and I was like, there's gotta be a way that they let you jump. And then when I started the stream, that was my idea. It was like, just let's unequip magic and see what happens. And it worked. And then you just jump up one of the ice slides, which is pretty funny. Jeff, I'm surprised you made it back. I'll now teach you Teleport. This magic allows you to move from town to town instantly. Have a safe journey. Alright. So now I have... So now these warp boots are kind of worthless. I guess holding one... Nah, they're both worthless, I guess. Wonder how much it costs to teleport. 20? Yo, this teleportation doesn't work on Star Trek logic? What, we're not really the same person anymore because we've been broken down on a molecular level? Also, did you see the news that Doom Limited Run Games SNES Super FX3 version has been delayed? And they literally announced that it's delayed on the day that it was supposed to ship? Rip Jeff, welcome back, Jeff. Save this game, yes. But yeah, I mean, what do we expect from limited run games? Of course they'd fucking troll. Thanks, LRG. Yo, big roll, dude. Bold rolled. Lurking and working. Appreciate it, man. Cheers to the 10 stream streak. Oops, wrong way. So I'm assuming now that I have this big ass wind tornado thing that will let me pass. It will. Look at that. How badass is that? An inn? The trail is blocked off, and strange people wander there. It's quite weird. Oh shit, multiple, rooms. The food here is great. I wish I could eat like this always. Welcome, my guest. I am Nadare. Or Nadair? We'll go with Nadair. Get rested and awake refreshed. Not long ago, a guy from Bryn Mawr left to climb the mountain. I envy youth with so much energy. I may be old now, but in my youth, I could climb many mountains easily. My son, Nadair, is still a wimp compared to me. The tool shop. Do you wish to buy? No. This is an inn. Do you need to rest? No. Oh shit. It's you! I had a dream I could strike it rich, but alas, I failed. This is the guy who was like... He finds out that there's riches on this mountain, and he's like, "There's what?" He leaves. And she's like, the person who was explaining is like, "He just left for no reason." Hey, what up, Zard? I was captured by some strange people. They put me in a cave. I also saw people from Leaf. They were all being forced to work. But I escaped, and they found me. I cannot move. Hold on! Hold on! Oh, to have tasted Nadair's food again. I am... Hey, Zard. How do you think you use these rabbit boots to jump? Get one guess. Because I figured it out. I was thinking about this today. Off and on. Nope, it's not the select button. The select button opens up the inventory menu. The way that you're supposed to use these boots to jump. So right now, my magic is occupying the A button. I can't use my magic because I have full health, but just trust me. You can see here, refresh is on my A button. I shit you not. Because I was thinking, like, I was like, I gotta be able to jump. I at least somehow need to learn how to use the jump. Anyways, you jump up the ice slide, because that was what I tried as soon as I figured out how to jump. You literally have to unequip your magic, and now this is occupying my A slot, and now I can jump. And you can jump up shit like this, but not all the way. But that's how you're supposed to get the tornado bracelet on Mount Saber. But check this out. You would think that the A button would say jump now, but it doesn't. Quite a devilish trick, if I do say so myself. It makes sense. Yeah, it doesn't seem so strange. It makes sense, but it's also not explained in the manual. It just tells you that the rabbit boots let you jump. So at least it tells you that the rabbit boots let you jump. I hear someone talking. So you can kind of piece it together yourself. But I just thought that was kind of funny. Because I don't think you would think to unselect magic in order to jump. But I assume there's gonna be other items that are gonna have similar effects. I hear someone talking. Are those worthless villagers working well? Well, they're used to the cold weather, and I haven't heard complaints. But of course, it's difficult to complain when you're not allowed. We must make them work harder. Long live the Dragonian Empire. Let's kill him. Who are you? You cannot pass here. Attack! Oh, this is funny. Oh shit, I'm actually like getting fucked up. Let me hit him with my ultimate booty blast. Wow, that did not kill them, so that's unfortunate. Alright. It's much more intuitive in something like Zelda 1 or Link's Awakening. Oh, with the items and shit? Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. $50 bones. How do you feel? Please come again. Also, you know what's sad? I need to figure out what the fuck this accessory is called. There's an accessory that plugs into the expansion port for the original Famicom, and it does a couple of things, but one of the things that it does is like allow you to like activate turbo on the built-in controllers. I don't need that functionality because, you know, I have a Super Joy Card or whatever the fuck it's called, or a Joy Card. But and I have other shit that I can do turbo with. But I just think it looks neat. I think it might have a headphone jack on it too, but I can't remember what the fuck it's called. Shit, these guys are back. Well, that's not good. How much attack do I have? 8? But if I switch to Sword of Fire, I have 9. Alright, so I actually have to, Oh! Oh shit, they, only take damage from the Wind Sword. This is fucked. Bro, these guys are so dangerous. Alright, that actually did do big damage. Alright, whatever. I hope this is not a real dungeon. Because if it is, I'm already weak as shit. It is a real dungeon. It's so Crystalis. Much? Oh, I get pretty big points from these guys. Oh shit, bro! And I gotta micro my That's crazy, dude. I gotta micro my swords and I gotta micro my balls. I gotta micro my dick and balls in this game. What the fuck? Yeah, I have an antidote. Might grind another level, since it won't take too long against these little rock guys. The unbeatable dick shrinking spell. Oh, fuck! What an asshole. What an asshole! Is this where I came from? Yeah, it is. So you gotta be really, barely see that guy underneath the bridge. And this is such a, like, polished and smooth experience, you know? Fuck. But it still has that jank-ass shit charm. Which makes it cool. Do do do. See, I gotta be careful to not die, though. Since we discovered that dying actually does have a consequence. Oh, you know what else is really fucking funny about this game? Is, you know, you have the option to start or continue, right? But when you boot up the game, and it's start or continue, right? The game, for those options, like the continue option literally just starts you at the very beginning of the game. So you load the game up, you panic, and you're like, what? What happened to my save? Because there's no, like, load. So what you have to do is then you go into this screen, and then you have to load, and you better hope that you don't fucking save. You better hope that you don't fucking save on your first load of playing the game. That would be quite disastrous. But even if that happens, so far, like, most of what we did last night, I could probably do all of it in like an hour or less. Now that we know how to play. Now that we're gaming. Alright, so now that we got that level, let's go back to the inn, lock in our gains. I hope those guys stay dead, they're quite dangerous. See if I can get any secret items. How do you feel today? Oops, not there. Ah! Buy a medical herb. Buy an antidote. And then, oops, let's save. Cannot save. Holy shit. Can I save in here? Save this game. Let's fucking go. Okay, good. They're permanently dead now. So I wonder if having that tornado is what caused me to be able to get here. Like if I didn't have that tornado. Because I doubt it's a level thing. At this point, I doubt it's a level thing. Oh no! Gotta micro my sword. This guy can probably throw his head at me. Don't lose your head, buddy. Oh shit, he respawned. Oh shit. Alright, we have multiple places we can go. God damn it. See, I want to get him up against the wall like this. And then fuck him up. Oh shit. You know who we need to see more of? I got kings. We need more kings streams. I think the next thing I'm gonna try to convince kings to play is a baseball game. You think it will work? God damn, I need 3,500. Alright, let's see. Nice. Can make it. Damn, there are a lot of places to go. Jesus. Oh, dude. That kind of scared the shit out of me. I was like, what did I just get? Super poisoned? Now I'm just regular poisoned. Your body has returned to normal. Alright, multiple places we can go. Holy fuck. Man, you can get turned around so easily. What the fuck? I'm just walking. I'm just walking my ass to wherever I can go. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of like... There's no way. Yeah, I had to get down from there before we fell down. You know, I was like thinking... Like, damn, it's supposed to be a really short game, but now these dungeons are going silly mode. Oh, look at this, we found... The people of Dragonia are making a special metal from the minerals we dig here. The Elder is held prisoner at the top of the mountain, and they will kill him if we don't work. I heard that part of the prison wall is connected to the top. There are village people in the next prison as well. Thank you for saving me. What the fuck? You're free now! I'm almost positive that we, skipped, like, some very important shit. I'm almost positive. I'm the great General Kilbusk. I'm one of Dragonia's finest four. Wimp, you'll now see the wrath of my power. Oh fuck, dude. I'm literally not ready for this. I wonder if I'm allowed to, warp boots. Fuck, I'm not. Oh fuck, I'm dead. Wow. Game over, man. Oh, okay, that's good. And I can walk my ass back. Hold up. Alright, well at least I locked in my, my gains. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was gonna get sent all the way back, which honestly would be fine. Like, who cares? Oh, that's cute. It's kind of neat how this shit works. So you saved us, big deal. Thank you for saving me. So you saved us, big deal. Man, this is like the asshole prison cell. Big deal. You now have key to prison. See, I knew I was leaving some shit on the table. That's interesting though, I haven't found any doors, so... Alright, let's eat an herb. Honestly, eating the herbs seems wasteful. Your magic is too low. Alright, I think there was an item over here. Oh, I guess... Never mind, this just connects up to another place. Yep. Okay. So I had been up here. It's kind of interesting, a lot of these places, don't seem... They seem very large, but then they're all very interconnected. So it's kind of weird. Like, it's kind of disorienting. And so if I go back here, I kind of gotta remember, like, this area has these types of enemies. Okay, so that's actually the entrance. Just want to make sure that I'm fully exploring the area. Probably just gonna use warp boots to get the fuck out of here. Yeah, because I've definitely been over here. I think there's an item or whatever. Let's use warp boots, get out. Go back to Nadare's. Our good buddy Nadare. Alright, how many... I have one antidote. That's not good. I need more. I need like 3. And I'll buy... Wait, what? You have too many already? Do I really? Alright, touche, I guess I do. I haven't seen what happens when you pick up a, Oh, look at this. Now using key to the prison cannot drop. Do 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 do. Cannot jump. You know, I don't think I saw where you would fall down like that. So, almost makes me want to slide down some of the slides. Nothing. Oh shit! I see. So I had the key equipped. Yeah, it's not this way. I had the key equipped, so pressing B, you know, obviously I slash, but it also tries to use the key. But this is not the juice. You are not the juice. Oh shit, there's fucking bats here. Alright, anyways, I'm basically just trying to rush to the end of this prison. Oh my god. No need to really attack anything. Right, because I'm not gonna get that level. I'll attack these guys just because they're pretty slow moving and easy to kill. But when I get to that prison cell, fuck! God damn it. Yeah, this isn't even right? Oh, maybe it was. You know, I'm just gonna nibble on some herbs so I can conserve my magic for that boss fight. Oh shit, so this is just connected. What the hell? Is this really connected to... Man, that's the really interesting thing about this game. Nah, this cannot be connected to... This cannot be connected to that first area, can it? Like, ain't no way. No, it's just trolling. It's connected not to the first area, but the area that we were just in. Because there should be another door over here. What the fuck? I don't even know what's up or down or... Alright, this is gonna be... Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Boom. So if I... the key to the prison is probably... I need that for the boss, after the boss, to save the mayor or whatever. Alright. So... Let's heal up. And then... Let's fight his ass. fuck? Okay. So I cannot hit him with the fire sword, I gotta hit him with a wind sword, it seems. Yeah, wind sword it is. Dude, holy fuck. He doesn't have that crazy of a pattern, but because he can summon these rocks all over the place, and then just walk into me and kill my ass. So I made the... Nice. I made the right choice by conserving MP. Don't think you've seen a fraction of my power. Next time you see me, it'll be your last. He floats off like we popped him like a balloon. General Kelbesk left a treasure chest. You now have Flame Bracelet. Interesting, and then it made me drop the flame orb. The door easily opens. There we go. Oh, Jeff, are the rest of the villagers okay? I really appreciate your efforts. Jeff, proceed back into the cave. It'll lead you to Portoa. I heard the queen there has strange powers. Surely she will aid you. Now please, be careful. Oh, Gillian Seed. Please forgive me. Oh, Jeff, good job. I'll now teach you the magic of paralysis. It will paralyze most monsters and cause people to fall asleep. It'll be useful in the next town. You now have paralysis. Oh shit, dude. Oh shit, dude. Fucking pea hat. Fucking hell. This is Portoa, capital of water. Water from Mount Saber makes this town prosper. Do I want to buy a lysis plant? Let's see what the manual says about this. Cures a condition of paralysis. Yeah, so it'd be useful to have this. Fruit of lime. Fruit of lime tree restores a petrified condition to a normal condition. Alright, I won't buy either just yet, because there's probably gonna be some Gucci items. Rest up for too much money. I heard Dragonia wants to invade this town because they are afraid of the Queen's power. A girl from the Southern Lake came here. I think she went to rent a boat. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We'll buy the bronze armor for now, even though it's probably better to save up. Actually, we can check. Defense is 14 with bronze armor. Defense is 18? I see. It's probably 18 defense on the body, 14 defense with the shield. That'd be my guess of what I'm seeing here. Some people went up to the waterfall, but haven't returned yet. I heard a monster lives up there. Also, a greedy man called Akahana went there and hasn't returned either. Oh, I remember him. Let's explore the rest. Fortune teller in the town is very good, but she's not always there. Is there anything you'd like to sell? Could you imagine me trying to sell these legendary swords? Alright, we'll sell the leather armor. Anything else? Yes. I'll keep one warp boot just because. Imagine selling this magic. Alright, we have 2 antidotes. I actually have less stuff than I thought. Anything else? No. Let's talk to the queen, I guess. Don't be rude to the queen. Let's talk to these other people. I'm Evans. I teach etiquette here. Queen is in the center chamber. We'll do anything for the queen. Queen is very kind and intelligent. The queen sometimes disappears from her room. I wonder how she leaves without anyone noticing. Hey, don't bother me. I've got to worry about fixing the queen's meal. Hey, don't wander around the queen's room. I'm the queen of Portoa. Are you the legendary man who climbed through Saber? It's too peaceful here. I'm bored. May we talk a while? How does the town look to you? We take pride in its beauty. It's gotten late. Had a good time, though. I must go now. I assume... that we probably have to use this paralysis spell. That didn't do it. Oh, wait. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, it did work. I mean... Okay. She's impervious. But he's not. I would have thought maybe she would be, more interested in talking. If we put the guard to sleep. My father went out to look for his lamp. Won't be back for a while. Alright, I think I needed, what, 3,500 ultimate fun time bucks? See it? Oh shit. Thank God we can kill these guys. Ooh, that's pretty fucking rough. Oh my god, man, I gotta deal with the P-hats. Cool. Alright, well this obviously leads to... something. How much gold am I getting? 156, 172... Is it worth it? Is it worth it to grind? I wish there was a better grind spot. But perhaps this is the best we can do. Fucking hell. It's like every, I guess the red enemies are the ones that are gonna be able to poison us. You know, the poison does such little damage. I guess I don't have to worry that much about getting poisoned. Anyway, so we do that, leave, go back in, kill 2. It's actually not super slow. Already at 300 now. We're getting decent XP. Fucking fuck my life with this poison. I do wonder if poison ever wears off, though. I sort of doubt that it would. Basically, my plan is to do this until I have to teleport. I'm double poisoned. I'm triple poisoned. That would actually be really funny if that was a mechanic. Like, you just get more and more poisoned. Because a lot of games, poison is kind of a joke, or there'll be like a stronger poison, like venom or something like that, right? But that would be funny if you could just keep getting more and more poisoned. Alright, so we'll teleport back to Platoa. So use up $100. Not the worst, I guess. There might be better grind spots. But this one seems reasonable. Especially since most of the time they just end up hugging the wall. Then I'll probably get a level up for doing this. Bastard. Bastard poison crab. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. That was very funny. Yeah, for real. What up, Jixer? Hope you're doing well. Cheers to Jixer. For this incredible game pick. Jixer, I figured out how to jump. I figured out how to jump. You already know how to jump, but bro, it fucking made me laugh. So I was thinking about that throughout the day. I was like, how the fuck do you use those things to jump? Because I was like, there's got to be something I'm missing in there, but like, there's not something I'm missing. Whoops. There's not something I'm missing. Because I felt like I was pretty damn thorough, you know? With all the twists and turns of that, that region. And then I was like, if you can jump, I wonder if you can jump up the ice slides. I'm like, how the fuck do I jump? And it's literally that you have this equipped, which lets you be able to jump with A, but because you have magic on A, you can't do it, so you have to unequip the magic, and then you can jump. And what's funny is that it doesn't show it here on the A button that you can jump. So that shit cracked me up. that that's what you had to do to be able to jump. It makes sense once you know that that's how it works. But made me laugh. So once we were able to do that, you just jump up that ice slide, and you're able to get the Thunder Bracelet. So I wonder if the Japanese manual was more descriptive about... I wonder if the Japanese manual is more descriptive about jumping. Right, because the manual does tell you rabbit boots, they let you jump. You're eventually gonna figure it out. Rabbit boots let you jump, you're like, I can't jump, what the fuck? But most items, you're poisoned. You're poisoned. You know, most of the, well, the consumables, you all put them on B, and when you attack again, then you use the consumable. That's how that works. Rabbit boots, not so. Yeah, it looks like I might be poisoned again. I wonder how that happened. Anyways, I'm grinding up to get the best armor now. Because I'm a sicko. Cheeky bastards tell you over and over and over and over and over. It is pretty funny. Like, this game feels very polished and cool, but it's also got some silliness, some silly jank to it. Which I'm cool with. Grinding is best. Oh, fuck! I got poisoned way too early, that's unfortunate. Because every time I use the inn, it's, quite a bit of money. Isn't it great, though? Yeah, I'm digging it. The dungeons, so far, they're very, you know, twisty-turny, winding. You know, they all, like, connect to each other. A lot of shit looks the same, which is fine. Yeah, I'm curious if I'm gonna have to make a map. It'd be a little tricky to make a map. You're poisoned. You sure about that? Bruh, that was ridiculously bad. Something funny about this game is you really can't autopilot. Wouldn't be as easy with the stepped movement. You're saying, like, what, if this was like Zelda? Where you don't have, like, diagonals and stuff? Grid movement? I don't know, I mean, like, I like the fact that you can move so freely, but I think it does make it a little bit harder to align yourself from time to time. Oh, easier to map. Okay, never mind. You're talking about mapping. I see. I see what you're talking about. Yeah, if I had to map this, I would probably just, like, draw pathways as lines. Yeah, my bad, sorry. My brain moved on to something else. A hand-drawn map would look hilarious. Oh, shit! I'm out of here. We're actually so fucking close to dying. Fuck. I got really careless there. So I only made like 150-ish from that. The scaling would be all over the place. Yeah, that's why, like, it would have to be, like... Yeah, it would be a lot, dude. Because there's also, like, outdoor areas and shit, and most of the outdoor areas look the same. Careless-tainment. Most of the outdoor areas look the same, so... Yeah, I don't know. Doing a map would be fucking hard. Although maybe not, you would just... Oh my god. Oh my god. You just have outdoor areas, and then you'd have indoor areas, and then you would mark the exits, you know, the exits and the entrances, like A and A, or B and B, C and C. And then even if you made a mistake, you know, you can kind of, you can piece it together. You discovered you could chat using Goins. Hey, what up, Ageless? I don't know if that name will fit. Yeah, for those who are not in the know, Ageless is not allowed to chat at the moment, which is really shitty. Yeah, he's not allowed to chat. Should I make a channel point redeem that costs 1 Goin and is just called Let Ageless Chat? That would be pretty fucking stupid. Let me do that. Give me a second. Add a new custom reward. Background color, it'll be 420, 420. Ageless's color. Require viewer to enter text. Cost 1. Skip reward request queue. Create. Alright, Ageless, give it a try. You might have to refresh. What do you do now? I guess Twitch wants to, like, force everybody to verify their phone number. And Ageless doesn't want to do that. My man, you are the GOAT. That's actually really fucking funny that you can do that, but you're not allowed to chat. Yeah, chatless RPG. Chatless RPG. So anyways, that's really shitty. But at least Ageless can chat now. Also, I gotta level up. Well, la-dee-da. You're poisoned! Fuck! Yeah, just discovers pay-to-play Twitch chat. It do be like that, kind of. I could have been really cool and made it be 420. Ageless can afford it, though. See, what doesn't make sense to me, right, is that not everybody here has a verified phone. Zard, I don't think you do, right? You don't want to do that for the same reason. Wonder if this makes my win shit better. So it's like, why is everybody always picking on Ageless? They are bastardly. Well, at least we have a workaround for now. See that sick-ass dodge? You decided to spend a few bucks to get a burner phone, that way you don't have to use yours. Yeah, that's probably what, like, 20 bucks or something. Ageless is that committed to the bit. Ageless is that dude. Said you hit the limit like 5 minutes ago? I didn't set it to have a limit, so... Hopefully, hopefully that was just a bug or something, I don't know. I didn't set the chat redeem to have a limit. But maybe there's like a built-in spam protection, I don't know. Or it might be that you have a limit on how long your redeem text can be. I don't know if the limit for that is shorter than a typical chat message. But at least you can put emotes in the chat too. The fake chat. Ageless's special chat. I feel like you guys are using the Ageless chat redeem in solidarity. Seems fine now, but yeah, man, why not? Less than a month's phone bill to get a burner phone so you can tell Twitch to fuck off. Money well spent. Yeah, hopefully it works. I know Google Voice, they won't let you verify with that, but that's pretty much true for everything, just because Google Voice was so prevalent for spam and scams. Spam and scams. Oh shit, fucking P-hat. Seems about the same length, but your second message was eaten because it sent too fast and was identical. Gotcha. Everybody's always trying to keep the Mika fans down. Ugh. Cringe. Y'all ready to cringe? You know it. You said 33 free Mikas per message. Free Mikas. Dude, should I make that redeem? Should I just change it to M or something? So that you can spam even more Mikas? You can sneak in a couple of extra Mikas. I'd buy that for a going. Eke a few meeks, yeah. Eke a few extra meeks. Yeah, by the way, guys, no stream tomorrow. No stream tomorrow. I gotta do some after hours work. There might not be a stream on Saturday or Sunday, because I also gotta do some other work shit over the weekend. Really, I don't have to do that much, but I do have to, like... I gotta do my part, but my part is easy. Fucking fuck. Really, my part for both of these things is easy. For me. But I still gotta do them. I got my obligations. If VIP doesn't help, it should probably go. Damn, Ageless is the type of dude to be like, by the way, make me not special. Alright, there you go. My request. No more VIP. Yeah, we tried VIP, we tried moderator. Like, how the fuck are you not allowed to chat if you're a mod? Oh shit, you're right, yeah, Jixer doesn't have VIP. That's just because I'm a shitty guy. My bad. Double negative. Why doesn't Jixer not have a VIP? Yeah. See, but now you're saying, why does Jixer have a VIP? Well, Zard, he has VIP because he... he picked the game. Yeah, I forget to do that sometimes. That's true. Man, you know what's fucked up? I'm like actually looking forward to I'm actually looking forward to playing all the fucking sports games, and now we're not gonna be able to for a while. Cringe. I don't remember when the first sports game is on the 3DO. It's my fault? Yeah, it's my fault for letting the 3DO be a thing. What was I thinking? But there is Madden on 3DO. So that's gonna be fucking hype. I was watching a video of this guy ranking the Japanese baseball logos, Japanese baseball team logos, and he said the Hanshin Tigers have the best logo, and he's totally right that that logo is sick. But he was also saying that the Cebu Lions modern logo is like super badass and cool, and I was like, I like that old shit. I like that. I miss the old Cebu Lions. But see, Yeah, the one with basically Kimba on it. I don't think it's officially Kimba. I think it might be a ripoff. but I don't know. But, scam. Lesser Kimba. But, what was I gonna say? Also, holy shit, I'm getting... Is that right? I'm getting 30 per kill on these guys? That's OP. You have the power! The power of Castle Jixer Skull. But anyways... Fuck. Oh, you know what's really funny? I found this out today. So, there's Super Bases Loaded 2. There's Super Bases Loaded 2, and it remixes the team logos to, like, different cities. So it uses some of the old team logos from the first game that they made up. But here's what's really interesting, right? Is in Japan, that game is called Super Professional Baseball. Super Bases Loaded is called Super Professional Baseball. There is Super Professional Baseball 2, and it is not Super Bases Loaded 2. Super Bases Loaded 2 in Japan is a completely different game called whatever the fuck 3D Baseball. What the fuck? But Super Bases Loaded 2 has the real teams, and it has the Cebu Lions old logo, and it's super badass and super cool for super badass and cool gamers. H-Chicks are the masters of the Jefferverse. Yeah, he-jicks. But anyways... Could not afford the first D because you spent your coins on those redeems. Wait, what? Zara the type of dude to be like, I'm broke. Meanwhile, he's flushed. Flushed with coins. Alright, now we can buy that plate armor. Platinum armor. Sick. We got 23 defense. Fucking amazing. No, don't drop it. You only have 275k after the 3D Odyssey fundraiser. That's outrageous. Truly outrageous. And you're on, like, Stream Streak 96, right? 4 more, and you get a free pick. You've fallen on hard times. Please come again. You know, it's too bad that you can't see the armor change on the character. I always like when games have that. You can see when you have a shield equipped or not, but you can't. I don't think there's a difference between what they look like. Beep 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 beep. Ow, fuck. I actually did pretty big damage, if I'm being honest. I wonder if the shield protects against projectiles, whereas the armor just protects against everything else. That would be really interesting. Anyways, I still need 1,500, but we're almost there because I sold the other thing. The other armor that I probably didn't need to buy, since that cost 600 bucks. More grinding. It goes by pretty quick in this particular goon cave. Fuck. Till I do that. Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Alright. Well, I messed that up pretty darn bad. Fuck. But yeah, so if anyone's curious about when the 3D Odyssey is gonna start, it will not be any earlier than next week on a weekday, I think. Like, I will probably start the 3D Odyssey before I finish this game, just based on how this game is going. But like I said, I gotta work at least a little bit on the weekend, and I gotta work tomorrow evening, so... The Goon Cave is a more evolved, but less efficient Goon Hole. Some theorize that Goon Holes are birthed from Goon Caves, but no known accounts of this have been documented. You know what else kind of sucks about the 3D Odyssey? Is that it's not a guarantee that I'll be able to get manual scans for every game, which is quite shitty. Because I like to read the manual, but I do not have a complete set of manual scans. I don't think anybody does. Could you imagine if I go on fucking eBay to buy a manual? Could you imagine? Alright, we should just teleport out. It's unimaginable. People do it, though. The term Odyssey implies a necessary, aimless wandering. The lack of manuals is simply thematic. That's a good point, Zard. That's a good point. Could you imagine if, due to the lack of manuals, I get stuck on some game for an unbelievably long period of time? Dude, you know what actually, like, really sucks ass? Is that there's a version of Romance of the Three Kingdoms, but, you know, it's Japan only, right? Every day I realize that I need to stop being a lazy bones, and I need to, like, actually learn rudimentary Japanese so that I can, like, play some of these games, because that would be so badass. And I don't want to use my phone, because it's so cumbersome. Like, it's actually uncomfortable after a while. That sounds weird, but, like, it is exhausting. Especially if the game's text is, like, scrolling, and you can't keep up with it. You love that game? Romance of the Three Kingdoms? Really? I've never played it. But, like, to just think about getting lost and shit. And, like, forcing myself to, like, read stuff. You know, because I want to read the novel, or whatever. In English. I'm not gonna learn Chinese. Haha, unless... What do they call it? Polyglot? Could you imagine I just become a polyglot or whatever the fuck? Oh, Jeff, why do you know all these languages? I just play shitty retro games. You what? Yo! What up, 90s Nick? Cheers, man. Thank you so much for the raid. Henry Hoofberger and Jorge from Peru. Welcome in. We'll give you a shout out there, Nick. What were you playing tonight? Did Chuck Cheaterly make fun of you? This is a good game? Yeah, I'm digging it. I'm digging it a lot. This is Jixer's pick, so that's why we're playing it. But we're grinding right now. I need about 500 more bucks to buy the best shield. Yo, Brian's Computer and Games. What's up, dude? Love this game? Hell yeah. This is my first playthrough, so still very early on, still learning stuff. I figured out how to jump tonight, which was pretty funny. Oh yeah, that's right, you've been playing FF7. Very cool. Cheaterly was a bastard, uh-oh. What's the drama with him tonight? Henry liked this game, but didn't like the grinding. I mean, this is like fucking nothing for me, if I'm being honest. But to be fair, I am the guy who spent, you know, 3 or 4 hours at a time, multiple times, just grinding Murphy's Ghost and Wizardry. So, if anyone is a grinder, it's me, right? So, this is literally nothing. You probably don't even need to do all this, but, you know, I do it anyways. I do it for the fans. Yeah, Nick, who's your party? Don't like that enemies will take 0 damage if your level is too low. I mean, there's only 16 levels, so... There's other... Anyways, don't tell me anything else about the game, but there's other interesting aspects about the game that requires good menuing. What the fuck's going on? Oh, I see, I was canceling too early. No, I'm saying don't tell me anything else about this game. Oh, I get the joke. I get the joke. But anyways, that's cool. Yeah, Cloud and the gals. Jeff extends his playthrough unnecessarily just for us. Yeah, just for the chat. Just for Jixer. There's one thing Jeff does, it's entertain. Right, I remember getting stuck in the game in the 90s and called up the Nintendo hotline. That's funny as fuck. How much did that cost? He used to quest. Yeah, that's true. In the before times. Or is it only the before times? Yeah, Scala, you're one of the few that will remember that old shit. Like, what I was doing before, I was developing this list where it was like every relevant game. Like, every game that was, like, even mildly relevant in my fucking head. But I, like, included a bunch of compilations. And so I would, like, play these compilations of, like, Midway and Atari games. And, that was actually a lot of fun, but so many of them are, like, just a complete waste of time. Dude, I spent so much time doing that, and then I'm just like, man, fuck this. Because I was also emulating a lot, and then I was like, you know what, there's like a distinct lack of soul in what I'm doing. Even though I did enjoy, like, I played through... I don't think I played through all of the Atari 50 collection, but I played through a decent amount of it. There were some cool games. Or like the Midway collection, what is that game called that's kind of like Star Trek? And it has weird characters like a duck. What is that game? Xenophobe. I think it's called Xenophobe. That game kind of sucks playing it by yourself, and the NES version apparently is kind of bad, but I thought it was pretty fun. Funny thing, we found out how to dial on a payphone, the rec center. You're able to talk on there to the Nintendo hotline. Nice. That's overpowered. Don't gotta pay the bill. Brian just ends up talking to the Nintendo hotline for like hours and hours. And they're like, hey kid, they eventually get tired of you. They're like, kid, how much money do your parents make? You're like, this is, you know, you rang up a $500 bill. Holy fuck. I'm getting, man, I'm so poisoned. But yeah, some of that shit that I was playing was cool as fuck. Like when we were playing Cloudy Mountain on Intellivision. Cloudy Mountain is fucking sick. Jeff, you're poisoned, just FYI. But yeah, Cloudy Mountain is fucking awesome. Alright, let's just teleport out. We're basically done, though. Damn, you know what? Maybe I just get to level 10. You were bad as a kid. You were badass at those Nintendo games, because you could call the hotline. Oh, you know what? I could probably sell my shield right now and afford the other one. But I'm not gonna do that, we'll just grind it out. Fuck. Fuck. I'm so careless. But yeah, the Atari 50 collection, that was a lot of fun. I remember I set up a whole stream to play Adventure. You know, Adventure on the Atari, I'd never played it before. And then I beat it in like 5 minutes. I'm like, oh. But I was like, you know, reading through the manual, and I was like, ooh, this is gonna be a lot of fun. This is so cool. Oh. I still think Adventure is cool as fuck, but... And it has that, like, randomized mode. So there is some replayability to it, but... It's also just so early on. Like, honestly... Trying to think of, like, other Atari games that I would even be interested in playing. There's that one weird game that's kind of like Zelda. But can't remember what it's called. Anyways, I gotta take a wicked whiz. So I will be right back. I wonder if there's gonna be an actual reason to hold different armors. By the way, if anyone's curious, we're using the dog bone. And why are we using the dog bone? We're using the dog bone because I literally do not have a good regular NES controller. Uchi call. Like, I don't mind the dog bone. Oh wait, regular NES? Yeah, I'm using my AV Famicom, so, you know, I'm using the dog bone. Because I have 2 decent dog bones. This is my better dog bone. Right? But alright, let's buy this. You purchased the Platinum Shield. And then, you know, I have the Joy Card. I have some other shitty controllers. What is it called? I have like a what is it called? Archer Competition Pro or something. I don't remember what the fuck the other thing that I have is called. It fucking doesn't work. I have to open it up and try to fix it sometime. But like it's like really shitty. I kind of knew it was gonna be shitty, but I wanted one anyways. And I have a bunch of, well, maybe not a bunch. I have like 2 or 3 regular NES controllers, but they have aftermarket membranes in them, so they fucking suck. So I need to get better membranes. I need to get original membranes. And I was gonna buy a lot of a bunch of like broken NES controllers to just make one good NES controller, because it was cheap. But the reason why the lot was cheap, when you look at the lot, is because the controllers literally have dog shit on them. I'm not even making it up. This lot isn't posted anymore, I would hope. But the controllers literally had dog shit on them. And this guy was trying to sell this shit, like literally. But it was like a bunch of broken NES controllers, and like a NES Advantage or whatever the fuck, and then some other accessories, but they had dog shit on them. They were in shitty condition, indeed. Literally shitty condition. So, anyways, so I have like 2 or 3, you know, regular NES controllers, you know, the rectangle brick, but they fucking suck. And I haven't bothered fixing them. To be honest, I actually prefer the Famicom controller in that nice rounded edge, you know. I like it. If I'm gonna play with the OG Famicom instead of the AV Famicom. Oh yeah, are we on? Yeah, we do have refresh. Just had to double check. But yeah, the same thing is kind of true for SNES controllers. I have like a bunch of SNES controllers, but like most of them fucking suck. So I took like the best membrane and the best motherboard and the best buttons, and the best shell, and I put them all together. Luckily, my ASCII pad is like perfect. But I've been thinking about buying another ASCII pad just to have it, you know, just in case. But I have one decent, you know, North American SNES controller, one decent Japanese Super Famicom controller. The ASCII pad. Excellent! Your level is increased. Most excellent. Let's go to Porta again. We'll heal up. And then I need to double check how many... Okay, so I have one antidote. I gotta buy both of these. What the fuck? This place doesn't even sell antidotes? That's crazy. That's very weird, isn't it? Alright, let's check the perimeter. Just to see what's what. I like these weird Sasquatch guys. That's very interesting. That's super similar to another area. Oh shit, stupid pea hat. Yeah, right now I'm just checking the perims, just feeling it out. But signs are pointing towards the waterfall. The signs are pointing to the waterfall. Perusing the perimeter, indeed. And then this is up to Mount Saber, but I don't think I can go back that way. Obviously, we would just teleport. Yeah, nothing special around here. Alright, I'm just gonna avoid touching these fucking things. Alright, so we're on the right path. Not necessarily the correct path. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. So you have to give... Yeah, so they're petrified. So I have to give them the fruit of the lime tree. So I equip it. Nothing happens. Fuck. Okay, so I just wasted that? No, I didn't. Nothing happens. Huh. Oh, but maybe I can... No, that's paralysis. Alright, maybe I get a spell that I can shoot at them later. Fuck. That is unbelievably funny. Holy shit. And I don't even get an item for doing that. That was totally unexpected. Low life move. For real. Alright, let's go back to town and talk to everybody. Haven't returned yet. I heard a monster lives up there. Also, a greedy man called Akahana went there and hasn't returned either. Fortune teller isn't very good, but she's not always here. Oh, there she is. I'm the fortune teller. Let me see your fortune. See the queen. Your way will be open. Okay, so now maybe the queen will be asleep. No. Jeff, I was looking forward to seeing you. Bitch, I already talked to you. Have you gotten used to life in the town? It's gotten late. I had a good time, though. I must go now. These guys don't seem to be affected. Oh. Maybe just this guy is not affected. I feel like I have to use disappears from her room. I wonder where she leaves without anyone noticing. Maybe there's a secret. I wonder if we just have to leave entirely and then come back. And then maybe she says something. Oh, here we go. Queen wishes to see no one today. Be gone. See ya. Okay, so... I put him to sleep, but I can't get past. Hey, this is a new person. Queen is our jewel. She's our sun and moon. Okay, so maybe... Could it be that she is the fortune teller? Go to the palace. Your way will definitely be opened. Jeff, come closer to me. I would like to be an adventurer like you, to see what lies beyond here. Okay. I guess I just have to keep leaving and coming back. And then maybe I put that other guy, maybe I put the guard to sleep and then we can... This is very interesting. Jeff, what's wrong? Don't be so shy. The owner of the boat rental shop is kind only to his daughter. What the f... What the what? Okay, so I guess I'm supposed to run off with her. Father went out to look for his lamp. Won't be back for a while. Girl from the Southern Lake came here. I think she went to rent a boat. So, I'm probably doing this too early, I guess. What? What? Dude. We are so stuck. Haha, unless... Maybe I have to talk to... Could very well be that I'm doing all this shit too early, it doesn't matter. Here we go. Jeff, I enjoyed talking with you. The food Galeen cooks for me is very good, but alas, her manners are not. I will ask Evans to teach her some manners. This is interesting, because I don't know if I'm actually advancing the plot, or if this is just, like, extra shit. But it is very interesting. What? Ageless is currently not allowed to chat, but he is allowed to redeem. Okay, so now she's repeating shit. He is allowed to redeem, so he can use that redeem to chat, basically. Which is kind of funny. But he's currently, like, shadow banned from chatting. For some reason. I stand with Ageless. Yeah, this is a Spartacus moment. I'm Ageless RPG. I'm Ageless RPG. Look at the manual. So there is a recovery spell. But it seems like maybe that only works for me. Is Ageless the first person to have a redeem name for him? In Jeffreytainment World, at least? Before I brought it back, I used to have a first redeem, and I might have named it somebody's redeem at some point, because they were, like, always first. It sort of is Lily's redeem, for the most part. I have a channel point that costs 1 billion? Yeah, that's just a joke. Doesn't it say do not use? Oh, that's add a game to the list. Yeah, I guess I do. Unless someone else uses it first, yeah. Alright, let's go down here, eh? Ayo! don't quite have a billion yet. Nah, that's just a, like, that's not real. It'll go down later. Holy shit! Did you see that? What the fuck, dude? It's like a Wizard of Oz monkey. Holy shit, 2 of them? 2 goons? You're invading our territory, you arrogant fool. Be gone. What the fuck? Yeah, I mentioned it. I mentioned it in the first stream that it's apparently bad. But don't tell me why it's bad, because it might be a spoiler. There's a lot of weird handheld ports like that. Alright, let me get... Whoa. Let me get another whatever plant. Shit, I need to heal too. Yeah, fruit of lime. That's what I want, I think. Anything else? Nah. Yeah, but those are good ports. Those are good ports. And you can also play that on regular Game Boy, which is cool. Alright. If I go this way... That's where those 2 guys were paralyzed, or petrified. But I can't figure out how to, like, give them this. Doesn't seem to work. But what if I try... There's no way this works. Yeah, that doesn't work either. Gillian. And if I do paralysis, like, that's not gonna do anything. Oh, I can make him fall asleep. That's kind of funny. Making you want to play this game again? Hell yeah. Alright, let's use telepathy. Visit the palace while the queen is out. Don't rely on others so much. Locate the shell flute before using the boat. That guy doesn't want to talk. Okay, so visit the palace while the queen is out. So teleport back to Portoa. They are incapable of locomotion. I am paralyzed with fear. Visit the palace while the queen is out. The queen wishes to see no one today. Be gone. Right, is this not her? The queen is our jewel. She's our sun and moon. Because that guy's new. But that guy doesn't say anything. Oh shit, hold up. What if I'm able to paralyze him? Oh fuck. But he moves into position too quickly. He's very kind and intelligent. The queen sometimes disappears from her room. I wonder where she leaves without anyone noticing. Never played through this? It's pretty good, I like it. Yeah, so I can put him to sleep, but I can't get behind him. I can't paralyze him. Hmm. Hmm. Visit the palace while the queen is out. Oh, I did that. Hmm. Yeah, like, I feel like this is her. Right? Like, it's her. I feel like the fortune teller has to be her. But I've already looped the conversation. Yeah, so she's not there anymore. Okay, so she says that. What if I... Oh, fuck. What if I... Paralysis, that guy. What the fuck? What if I... be rude to the queen? Okay. I'm running out of ideas, but what if this is a really silly idea? Right, so she has a veil on. What if I cast Tornado? Will that blow the veil off? Nope. Nope. It was worth a shot. Yeah, to the Twisted Tales of Spike McFang, that does seem like a cool game. It'll be a long time before I play it, though. Hmm. Very pricey? Well, that doesn't matter. I don't buy any of these games anyways. I just use a FX Pack Pro or an EverDrive. Hmm. It's not always there. You had it as a kid? Nice, nice. Jeff, what's wrong? Don't be so shy. The owner of the boat rental shop is kind, only to his daughter. I feel like I'm missing like a really key component. Or it could also be that in the waterfall, maybe I got turned around and I didn't, like there's a alternative path that I didn't find. We're gonna avoid touching these guys entirely because they can poison. Alright, so if I go this way, I think this just loops back around. Yeah, that's badass. I feel like... Oh shit, forgot about that. Mimic. I feel like everybody has those types of games that like only they played. So for example, Rocky Rodent is that game for me, right? Like I like Rocky Rodent a lot. It's not a great game. Damn, so I still can't get past these guys. I can't give them... You would think that I could use this. Let me reread the manual a little bit. Because I think the manual specifically mentions, like, passing items. Giving items away. While on the subscreen, select an item you wish to use, then... When you contact people or animals that you want to give something to, press the B button. Okay. So it could be that I'm just messing this up, right? So I'm holding the item now, and I walk into this guy and I press B now. Let's see if this works. No, it didn't work. Never played Rocky Rodent? Yeah, in Japan it's called Nitro Punk's Mite Heads, which is a hilarious name. You know the honeycomb cereal mascot? I shit you not. Rocky Rodent literally looks like that guy. And then his power-up is to get different hairdos, and the different hairdos give him different abilities. So, like, his basic hairdo is a spike, and he can attack people, and he can also impale them on the spike and then use them as projectiles. I'm making this game sound a lot cooler than what it is. You ever play Pepsi Man? Yeah, that's a meme game, but it's cool and funny, right? Then another hairdo that Rocky Rodent can get is a mohawk that he throws. Yeah, I know it's on PS1 for Pepsi Man. But he can get a mohawk that he throws, and it can stick into the wall, and then you can bounce on it like a trampoline. It's pretty funny. All right, what the fudge am I missing here? Father went out to look for his lamp. He won't be back for a while. He won't be back for a while. And then that one guy's like, "You're invading our shit." It's gotta be something like really obvious that I'm missing here. Let me reread part of the manual for... So, level 3 Sword of Fire causes a big explosion in front of the hero and damages enemies around him. Fog lamp needed to board the ship, which goes from the capital of water to the coast. Shell flute. Oh, dude, Nick, you're way too kind, man. Thank you so much for all those bits. Holy shit. Cheers, dude. Thanks again for the raid. Sleep well. Go to the palace. Your way will definitely be opened. I wonder if I'm wearing the wrong sword or something. What if I paralysis both of them? Yeah, never mind. I can't paralysis her. How do I get this guy out of the way? So if I use telepathy, this guy, I hear that a traveling merchant has a shield ring. Okay, what? Visit the palace while the queen is out. Okay, so they can say up to 2 things. I must go talk to Asina, but I tell you, it's difficult to see her. Would you get the ball of water? You can build bridges of ice on the river. Hit the shell flute before using the boat. Be quiet, leave me alone. This guy's such an asshole. Don't be rude to the queen. Okay, so what if I paralysis him now? Go back in. No, he gets reset. Is it possible for me to shoot him from here? I doubt it. Right, that wouldn't really make sense. Queen is in the center chamber. Alright, hold up. Okay, this is perfect. So if I'm on... Hold up. Because he'll only... There we go. I think I got it. Perfect. That's the trick. Because so many times that I was like going in and out and going in and out, I finally noticed there that he didn't move when we were at the very bottom of the screen. But once you're at the top of the screen, so if you're exiting from the left or right chamber, shit ain't gonna work. So I think now we're gonna find out that Homegirl is... Oh, look at this. So I actually can't even do this part. Because I need to make, I need the ice sword, or the water sword, to make a bridge here. That's so funny. Oh, you know what? I can probably jump. Fuck, I can't even jump. Damn. Thwarted yet again. Huh. Jeez, how weird is that? Okay. So I don't have the water sword. So... can't do it. Shit's fucked. So if I go back here... and maybe talk to that guy again, he's like, "You're invading us, fuck you." Let me double check around this area. I guess I could try to kill these flying weird guys. "You're invading our territory, you arrogant fool, be gone." Let me just shoot. Am I taking damage? No, I'm definitely not taking damage. Do I have any way of protecting myself? Can I try to paralyze him, like, instantly? Nah, can't do any action. Ew. Yeah, so see right here, I would use the whoops. I would use the water sword to make a land bridge with ice. An ice bridge. But can't do it. Yeah, same thing right there. So go back in here. Maybe... like, it's gotta be that I can give these guys the lime tree fruit, or whatever the fuck it's called. Fruit of lime. Like... oh, that's funny. What if I... hold up. I was gonna say, like, what if I glitch my way past these guys? That probably is not the way. 'Cause it looked like I was actually, like, getting pushed up against the wall, but there's no way that that's the intent, right? How fucking weird is that? Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. It's still saying nothing happens because I was, yeah, I can't blow them up. Huh. It would seem that this would be so obvious that you give them the fruit of the lime to cure their petrification. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Fruit of lime tree restores a petrified condition to a normal condition. Would you not say that that's what I'm trying to do with these guys? Oops. And at this point, I actually need to grind a little bit just to make sure I can go to the inn. Fuck. Fuck. Alright, well now I can go to the inn for sure. Yeah, I don't know. Could it be that there's like something... She said he lost his lamp. Right? But like, you know, it wouldn't be the first time that somebody lost their whatever it is and I found it. I feel like maybe I need to talk to... I feel like maybe I need to go back to the other cities and talk to those people again. Haven't returned yet. Monster lives there. Also, a greedy man called Akahana went there. Hasn't returned either. So we'll go back to Nadare's. Trail is passable now and those weird people have disappeared. Food here is great. We should eat like this always. Yeah, so this has changed. Welcome my guests. I'm Nadare. Get rested and awake refreshed. Be careful. Careful, Carrot. Maybe old now, but in my youth I could climb any mountains easily. Yeah, he's saying the same stuff. Tool shop, whatever. How weird. Could it be that I missed an item somewhere? Let's go back to Oak. Heard there are training grounds for wise men on the west side. Perhaps you should go there. Yeah, these guys are all saying the same shit. Oh, you know what? I rescued people. So maybe they went back to Bryn Mawr. Sounds mostly for travelers. Pretty noisy, isn't it? Heard that there's a village where only women live. I wonder. Go east, you'll find the... Yeah, this is all the same shit. Bar. Man, that man is dead, isn't he? He'd still be alive if I hadn't told him. Please have some refreshments. Wise man Tornell lives with his pupils in the north. Huh. I guess I'll go back to Leaf. Oh! Now the town is populated again because I rescued them all. Thank you for saving me. Okay, okay. Duh. Thank you for saving me. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you for saving me. It's probably just the mayor that says anything. Thank you for saving me. Thank you for saving me. What? Damn, I thought I was onto something, but apparently not. Are you the one who saved everyone? Good job. I mean, that's cool that, you know, something changed in the world. Also, it looks like maybe my sprite changed a little bit. I can't really tell. Home. talk to Zebu again. Use your power to open the way. Huh. Oh, Jeff, did you know there's a cave behind the northern waterfall? Go there, I'll give you the Flute of Lime. Use it wisely. You now have Flute of Lime. Oh. Okay. So I could use this. Okay, hold on. Is this in the it's gotta be in the manual. Flute of Lime restores petrified people to normal. Okay. I was on a different page. That's so bizarre. So, probably by going in the back there, it triggered an event. Now I have the Flute of Lime, which I probably have to unequip everything else. Oh no, never mind. It works. Works like that. Okay. Alright, well, mystery solved. Mystery solved. So let's go ahead and save. We'll do the usual Jeff double save. Y'all know what that means. So, pretty dope-ass game. I think this would annoy a lot of other people, but I do like how the path forward is not always so obvious, and I'm sort of forced to interact with the world in different ways and try different things. And it's very cool that, like, you know, the village people get kidnapped, and then you rescue them, and then they return. That's a bit of a reward in itself for a valiant hero like ourselves. But anywho, thank you so much, everybody who dropped by. And thank you to 90s Nick for the raid and the bits. So cheers to that. Let's go ahead and raid out. No stream tomorrow, like I was saying. I got some after-hours work to do. And I'm also glad that we were able to figure out, at least temporarily, how to get Ageless chatting again. So, see if any of the homies are on. Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and raid Shadow. He hasn't been streaming for a long time, but he's back at it. So we'll go ahead and raid Shadow, aka Erebus Zone. Change the channel name. But he's playing through Alien Isolation, which is a dope-ass game. So we'll start that raid. And should be back at it again on Friday, I think. For some more Crystalis. Almost forgot the name of this game, to be honest. Anyways. Bye-bye. Have a good one. And I'll see you on Friday. Peace.